5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, gotta love it. Thank you very much. Welcome to the show. Good afternoon, everybody. John Griffin here with you live in the Arbos, Monday the 22nd of June, 2020. Hope you're having a great afternoon. I definitely am. Hey, I went for a little holiday over the weekend, which was fantastic, to go on holidays and just get a little break away from the radio station and studio. However, whilst I'm on holidays, there's this serial pest, and I'm not even going to give him his 15 minutes of fame on my station, but there's this serial pest who wants to harass the radio station because at the moment we get news stories all the time, right? So people inform us about different news stories, and there's one news story which we can't talk about properly yet until we get the proper information come through. But there's one news story about a certain person who is allegedly a pedo, right? Now, this bloke who wants to harass the radio station all weekend, he's been going since, I think, Saturday or something, I don't know. I don't take much notice of the moron, but he's been going since Saturday, and he owns a couple of online radio stations which are not on TuneIn, which are not on Xbox One, which are not on smart TVs, nothing like what we are. And I think he's just a little bit jealous. But I also think, this is the other thing, he's on the disability pension, and he's running ads on his radio station claiming that they're sponsoring him when they're not. They're free ads. No one's paying him, but he's claiming that he gets paid. Now, when it comes to this news story that we will be doing, once we find out more information in regards to that, this bloke, number one, has nothing to do with this news story or what we talk about at this radio station. And that's all I'm going to give him is that little bit of airtime on my station, because I can't be stuffed dealing with morons and spazzos who are on disability pension, because I've got better things to deal with, like running a radio station, unlike him, who's got no listeners. And, oh God, he's just a moron going on Facebook all day. And now, if you're that busy, why don't you get off Facebook and do something about your crap radio station that no one listens to? Maybe do a bit of marketing or something instead of talking about John Griffin. But the more you talk about John Griffin, by the way, the better it is, because the more ratings I get. So I don't really care. Well, that's all we're going to talk about him for today. And he'll probably keep talking on Facebook all throughout the afternoon, all throughout the night, no doubt. But see, I got better things to do with my life than sit on Facebook and worry about morons who are on disability pension. AOP conducted simultaneous operations in the Newcastle suburb of Birmingham Gardens and the Queensland town of Mareeba, close to Cairns. It is alleged the men were part of an international people smuggling network where potential illegal immigrants attempting to enter Australia would be told they would have to undertake work for a year without income in a debt bondage to repay the criminal syndicate's costs for their journey. Sounds very similar to the story that we're doing at the moment in regards to a few media outlets. Well, not a few, just one. And their little crownie that they want to send after us. The spazzo that they're sending after us. We don't deal with spazzos, and we especially don't deal with people who are on the disability pension and claiming that they work. Now, if you're on the disability pension, well, get off your ass and get a job. No need to harass and sit on Facebook since Saturday and carrying on like a moron. Get off your ass and get a job. No, he just wants to sit on Facebook. This serial pest wants to sit on Facebook 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and harass the radio station, Variety Digital Radio, and also some of my staff. Now, I don't put up with it, and if I did say I'm going to go smack him in the head, I probably did say that. Who cares? Because anybody would. Now, we've spoken to the Queensland Police about this bloke's over 600 screenshots we've got so far, and I'm sure we're going to get more, because this idiot just doesn't learn. Like, now he's making up different names. Well, that's just... Now, I watch a lot of CI Channel and what's my other favourite channel on Foxtel? ID, Investigation Discovery. Now, as I said, I'm not going to name him. I'm not going to tell you where he works or anything because he's a moron, and I'm not going to give him his 15 minutes of fame. If Channel 9 want to help him out, well, go for it, but I'm not going to help him. And he's just a retard as far as I'm concerned, and I don't deal with retards. No. And, like, I'm sure there's a lot of people on disability, as I said before, a lot of people on disability, but no lawyer. But then one of his idiot mates want to come on there and say, oh, we'll help you with a lawyer, we'll help you with a lawyer. Well, guess what, darling? We'll help you as well. So the more... He's got nothing to do with this story that we're investigating anyway. He just wants to jump on the bandwagon for his little 15 minutes. Well, guess what? You got your 15 minutes. We'll probably give you an hour. Idiot. I wish I could say other words on this station, but I can't. Even though I'm the boss, I can't say other words. But, yeah, no, at the end of the day, we don't deal with fraudsters and we don't deal with morons who believe a 99% story on Channel 9. Now, the story on Channel 9... years ago about me saying that I'm not a cameraman, I'm not an editor, I've never worked for certain shows or anything is utter bullshit, and we all know that because I was doing the story with Daily Mail Australia in regards to Ben McCormack. Now, a lot of people believe Channel 9, go for it, I don't care what you believe. But if you notice in that footage, you'll see me at the back of Movie World Lots down on the Gold Coast. You'll see me in that footage holding a $70,000 camera because I just like to walk around with $70,000 cameras on my shoulder for fun. That's all I do. Yeah, I'm not an editor. Wouldn't know how to edit in my life. Yeah, not a cameraman. Wouldn't know how to pick a camera up. No, I hold the camera by the handle up the top. Idiots. It's amazing what idiots believe. And this guy, obviously on the disability pension, and that's probably why he's on the disability pension, because he believes anything anyone says to him, especially Channel 9, the pedophile network, with Ben McCormack. So you go for it. Now, this is the call. If you just missed it before, let's stop the tape. If you missed it before, this is a call we did on my breakfast show a couple of years ago, just to prove to everybody that Channel 9 never want to run that story. Let's go.
It's Jon Griffin from Variety FM in Ipswich. How are you?
I'm good. I'm just the person who answers the phones here. Are you saying I'm live on TV?
Oh, you're live? No, on air.
Oh, sorry, on
radio.
TV. Sorry, on air. Sorry.
Yeah, no, we just want to know why Tracy Grimshaw never bothered to follow up about Ben McCormack.
Look, I can't comment on that.
Well,
Thank
who
you.
can? Well, who can? Oh, see? And that's what Channel 9 do, ladies and gentlemen. There you go.
And this bloke, because we're doing a new investigation on a not Channel 7, not 9 network, not Channel 10 at all. Channel 10's actually a very good station. And as you know, Cheryl Underwood from the CBS network, who... the serial pest has even bothered to... So this is what's happening. So the serial pest has bothered to send Cheryl Underwood an email, which is part of the CBS Viacom network and also Network 10. Now, they're going to be doing their own criminal charges towards him. So I got nothing to do with that. That's Channel 10 and CBS who's going to charge the serial pest. That's got nothing to do with us. But Variety Digital Radio... as I said, we get a serial pest every 2 years. Every radio station gets one, and we just happened to get ours on it. And get this, it happened on a weekend when I wasn't even around, couldn't even defend myself, and catching up with a friend of mine who I haven't seen for 16 years because our other friend passed away, but this moron wants to carry on Facebook. Well, I hope he's got a lot of money. That's all I care about. Good afternoon, Jon Griffin here with you in the Arvos. Hey, if you got a request, send it to varietydigitalradio.com.au. And also there's a live link there where you can click on Studio Cam and you can see, as you hear in the promos, how busy I get during the show. Yeah, I'm really busy. I'm hardly even in the studio. I only come in when I need to do my spots, and then that's it. I'm out. I've got other things to do than worry about serial pest at radio stations. But as I said earlier, this is the last show we're ever going to be talking about him. Let him go, because he'll be getting a knock on the door very shortly from, well, who knows, AFP, Queensland Police, and also Centrelink. So enjoy that disability. All right. Now, and by the way, I don't care whether people got disability or not. I'm sure a lot of people on the disability pension deserve to be on it. But then you got the few idiots who are on it who don't need to be on it because they can easily work. There's no reason for them to be on it. The only reason why they're on it is because they can't get a proper job. They can't get off their lazy asses and go do something for their lives. They rather sit on Facebook and harass and make up different names and make over 600 screenshots for us to sue him. And you know, even though if we sue him, which doesn't cost me any money, by the way. But even though if we sue him, he's got nothing. We got nothing to sue him for. What are we going to sue him for? The taxpayers' money. I'm not going to sue someone for taxpayers' money. I'll take his car and his house, though, if he's got a car and a house. We know he's at Annalee so far, and we'll find out more information as the show goes on. And there you go. But, yeah, no, this is the last show we bother talking about the serial pest. We had one 2 years ago, and we got rid of him, and we'll get rid of this guy as well. It's not that my first time at the rodeo, ladies and gentlemen. I deal with pests all the time. Jesus Christ, I don't really care.